welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to week 4 of our World of Black Dolls celebration for 2022. Now in this week's episode we are going to be talking about black doll artists. So artists that make dolls that are black. That is something that you guys have been asking me for, and so I thought we would do that this week. So while all the dolls you're going to see today aren't necessarily black dolls, their artists are, and so I thought they fit perfectly into this week's episode, into this month's celebration. Now on my channel we celebrate black dolls year long. There is an entire playlist of World of Black Dolls celebration here, so please make sure to check that out. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, because we have a lot of different types of dolls here on this channel. Now before I get started, I wanted to mention a couple of things. First thing is that I'm going to be talking about artist dolls today that kind of fall into my level of expertise, mostly BJDs that is. There are a couple of great resources out there for you if you're interested in learning about other black artists that make dolls. One of those is In the Doll World. In the Doll World created the World of Black Dolls celebration and invited me to be a part of that. So make sure you check out that podcast. They feature black artists, black entrepreneurs all the time on their podcast, and you can learn about so many different creators there through their podcast, and you will learn about a lot of different types of dolls. There is also the National Black Doll Museum. They are in their last week of their fundraiser to reopen the museum. They're a little more than halfway there. So I have made a donation to help them reopen. I hope that you guys watching will consider making a donation. Just think about if everybody who watched this video just makes a small donation, you know, $5 or $10, it could really go a long way. So there will be a link in the video description below if you guys want to help them out. They share a lot of great information about black artists and black dolls, so they're an excellent resource. When they reopen, I will be planning a trip to go up there and visit, and of course I will cover that for you guys. I just never had the opportunity to make it up. They're in Massachusetts. I never had the opportunity to make it up there before, but when they reopen, because they're going to reopen, we're going to speak life, I will be going up there and taking a visit. A next one to really look at for great resources is Black Doll Enthusiast. That is run by Debbie Garrett. She has an amazing website and blog where she talks about black dolls of all different types and black artists. I am part of a group called Let's ID Dolls with Love and Equality. She shared this month some amazing information, stuff I had never heard about, just educating people on black dolls and the history of black dolls and how far, you know, the medium has come, I guess, since, you know, the early century. I would say the early, not this century, but last century, because we turned the century in 2000, right? But she's an amazing resource, an amazing wealth of knowledge, so be sure to follow her as well, because she shares a lot of great stuff. So with that being said, and those resources will all be listed below in the video description, I highly recommend giving them a follow. Donate to the National Black Doll Museum if you can. Let's move on and let's talk about some black doll artists that I know and love, and I have some of their work. I don't have all of their work, because as you'll learn through this, it's hard to get some of their work because they're extremely popular. So anyway, let's dive right in. The first doll I want to talk about is this little sweet elf baby from artist Evalina Evergreen. And the artist there, she is, I'm actually friends with her, and we're planning at some point, I'm going to go meet her. We're going to have like a meet up and do an interview and stuff. She has a really great YouTube channel, y'all. She is just the most positive light. Like, she radiates positivity and love and light from her channel, and if you're not already familiar with her channel, you definitely have to check it out because it is incredible. And she makes these little fantasy babes. So I have this one. There's another unboxing of my channel. One of my besties wanted one of her dolls really badly, and so I sent her one. I think for her birthday one year. It was she made a little silicone dinosaur. She makes little mandrakes. She makes all kinds of really cute fantasy babes. And on her channel, she does ball jointed dolls. She's just opened some Lily Cat dolls. She has a new metal BJD. She's got some really cool content on her channel. So not only is she a creator, but she's a collector. And I love when we have creators that are collectors, because you know, they could kind of, most of the creators are collectors, but not all of them. And so it's really cool when you have that crossover, somebody that really loves the same types of dolls that you do, but also creates their own dolls. And I just think her dolls are so sweet. They're just so adorable. And not only that, but her content is amazing. So I'm going to link all her information below so you guys can check her out. Her Etsy shop, that's where she sells her dolls, and I'll of course link that as well so you guys can check that out. This is one of the small dolls, but she makes them bigger. I love this little size though, because you saw how cutely she fits like right there in the arms of this doll. She fits great with Blythe dolls. Like I can use her in so many photo ops and like so many different dioramas. Like she's just, I've had a lot of fun with her, and they're just like the silicone, it's just kind of cool. Like I love the way it feels. But anyway, that is Evalina Evergreen, and like I said, she's in Georgia, so she's not that far from me, so we're actually planning a meetup soon, so stay tuned for that. I'm hoping by this summer you will see a video with both of us on the same screen in the same location at the same time. So anyway, that's coming. All right, next I want to talk about my Maddie Bear L doll, and Maddie Bear L is a gorgeous doll. She is a young artist. I say young, anybody that's younger than me is young, but you know, this is her first doll, and y'all, this doll sold out so fast when she became available. It is just like, because look at her, she's amazing. This is an amazing doll. She is opening another pre-order for this doll on March the 26th. The doll is available in several skin tones. This skin tone is called Golden Hour, and I just think gosh, she's such a gorgeous doll, y'all. She has like hearts on her kneecaps. She has all these little heart details all over her. I love the heels. She's just like, you know, I mean, the heels are such a small detail, but they like look so good. Like, look at the silhouette this doll cuts. Is she not so gorgeous? This outfit is a mini fee sized outfit that I got. I got it at L Doll. It is by, I'm looking, by Calcius, that's right. So she can wear like mini fee stuff. Her hands are magnetic, so you're able to remove them and put them on and off, but you know what I'm saying, make dressing easier. Precious little Lily did her face up. She just did a bang up job, y'all. This doll looks so good. I love her so much. I love, love, love how she looks. The wig is by Ubi Doll. But here's what I'm gonna recommend to y'all. These dolls are so hard to get. Like, just by like sheer luck was I able to get mine, because they sold out. This is from the first pre-order. Sold out within 2 minutes, I think it was. Like, I mean, my heart was like pounding when I went to buy this doll. I actually bought two because I got mine in Teeny Tinker. She had won the BJD scholarship. Just very lucky. Here's what I recommend. They're going up for sale on March 26th. If you want one of these dolls, and I highly recommend them, they're so gorgeous. Like, just look at her. You need to make your account on her site now and go ahead and familiarize yourself with her site, so that when you go to buy your doll, you'll already have an account there. You can get logged in, you can buy the doll, you can be like, you know, you can secure yours, because they're going to be very hard. She comes in a lot of different resin tones. I really considered getting a second one, another resin tone, but I'm trying to be good this year, so I'm not going to do it, and I'm going to let somebody else have one because I know they're going to sell out again. So I'm not going to order another one. You're welcome. But you guys got to go check it out if you want her. I think they're $650, and they come with the heels and the full doll, and I think you can choose between a smooth thigh or a ruffled thigh. She has a ruffled thigh. I went with the smooth thigh just for ease of, like, if I want to put pants on her and stuff, because if you get that ruffled thigh, you're not going to be able to do pants. You'll have to do skirts and tall socks. Or if you wanted a pants look, you would need the tall socks. Obviously, I put mine in a skirt anyway, but you know, I wanted to have the option. So March 26th, be ready. Okay. All right, next, my House of Babes doll. Now, House of Babes artist George he is an amazing person. I consider him a friend. He is just, I met him when I went to New York, and I met at the same time that I met Pasha, and y'all, he is just, look at this doll. She is just so gorgeous. Like, I love her so much. He's recently had one of his dolls tattooed his dolls are just so, like, here's what you've got here. You've got a very high quality fashion style doll. She's wearing a Poupées dress, okay? She's like Poupées size. So if you're kind of like into that Poupées sort of size, that fashion doll size, George's dolls fit the bill perfectly. His dolls are so gorgeous, and he's been working on some new stuff. I can't really share much about that, but just please make sure you're following him. His dolls, I love her so much. Like, I just think she's just so gorgeous. She poses extremely well. Like, we've got a really great double jointed knee. Like, look at her. She's just so amazing. Like, I don't know what else to even say about her. She's just so cool. I have an unboxing of her here on the channel as well, so you guys can check that out. But you know, he's just a great artist. I love talking to him about all things doll related. He's just a very, very nice, genuine person. Another artist that is also a collector as well. So that's kind of that, you know, you love that sort of crossover where you can talk to somebody about other dolls and collections and stuff like that. Now, to get one of his dolls, okay, you just have to send him a message on Instagram. He doesn't have like an open ordering sort of thing. Like, he never made any public announcement about, I think that, you know, the pre-ordering thing can be a little tricky with people. So I think what he likes to do, now I don't know this 100%, but I think he likes to order his dolls, and then once he has them available, he will sell them. So if you want one of his dolls, which I highly, highly recommend, send him a message. See if you can get on his list. See if he has anything available. You will not be disappointed. Like, just look how amazing these ladies are. They're just so gorgeous. I really, really, really love his dolls. I think they are so fantastic. And his is one I definitely plan to add more of his dolls to my collection. I think I said that in my, when I made my video about how my incoming dolls and like how I'm trying not to buy any more dolls and that I would make exceptions for, I will make an exception for another one of his dolls. I would really love to have another one of his full set dolls. I consider this one a full set because she came with like a shirt and a necklace and a wig and all kind of stuff. He painted her for me because he knows I'm a spoiled brat and I like all my, my dolls painted by the artist. But anyway, I'll just leave that out there. But he's a great, great person, great artist. Like, definitely support him. Go follow him. And if you want one of his dolls, just send him a message. I don't know that he has anything available right now. And he hasn't like announced any pre-order period, but you know, he's almost kind of like he's kind of exclusive in a way because he's kind of like a word of mouth artist. Like, if you want one of his dolls, like, first of all, you have to have found them somewhere, and then you kind of message him and like hope that you can get one. So, but I really think that's cool about him. Like, I think his dolls are just so cool. Like, anyway, okay. So let's talk about another artist. Now, I have this here. Y'all are thinking, Allison, this is not a doll. Okay, no, it's not. This is artwork from Wrap 1993. The reason that you don't see one of her dolls here on my table is because they are impossible to get. Her dolls are so popular. They sell out so fast. Like, I have never been able to get one. I have loved Danny. I've missed out on her every time. But I got a May in the last pre-order, and you can probably guess which color I ordered. I ordered the Stormy Lavender. So I'm really pumped to get one of her dolls in my collection. Like, her art, so I got this. This is like my hold me over. So I love boba tea, right? So I ordered 3 of these boba keychains. Shira has one. My friend Lindsay has the other one. Because I just wanted something to hold me over until I was able to get one of her dolls, because her art is so cool. She does a lot of anime style art. She does a lot of conventions in the US too. She does one actually in Raleigh that's near me, and I have like really considered going to that just to meet her, because I'd love to meet her. Her artwork is so cool. Like, I love her style. I love following her. She also has vinyl toys. Like, she is kind of like a Renaissance woman. She does a little bit of everything. Like, she has all kinds of different merchandise. She has clothing, all kinds of stuff you can order from her website, so I'll leave that below. This is the only piece of artwork of hers I have, but my May will be in Stormy Lavender, will be coming soon. Whenever they arrive, you guys will definitely see the unboxing and the excitement of that doll. I'm really like so thrilled I was able to get her, because like I said, her dolls are another one, they're extremely competitive to get. So now what I want to do is let's go to the computer and let's look at some other artists and their websites that I don't have any of their artwork to represent them, again, because it's very hard to get, so that you guys can know what artists you can follow. Let's have a look now at some different artists whose work that I don't have yet in my collection, or that I haven't been able to get, just so that you guys can follow them and support them and be aware when they have upcoming pre-orders and things like that. The first one I want to talk about is the Bump. Now, the Bump won my artist BJD scholarship. I say my scholarship, it's our scholarship as a community, because you guys as a community, your support of me actually made that happen through my Patreon and through just watching the ads on my videos. I am monetized, but I try to put that money back into the community. So we as a collective gave the Bump the BJD Artist Scholarship and the New Artist Scholarship. And she's been posting updates about her doll, Lucia. I think this doll is so cool. I love how muscular this doll is. This doll doesn't have your traditional like wispy little body. She doesn't have the traditional like curvy body. She's got a muscular body, and I think that is so cool about this doll. She doesn't have any dolls available right now. She had some issues with her caster, and she's openly shared that with people, like sharing a lot of great information with folks about how to just about, you know, ordering dolls and casters in general. Like she has, you can see she's got warning stuff here. She does all kinds of stuff. And so I just think it's just, her doll is really cool. She's 21 years old. You know, I can't wait to see how she grows as an artist. I'm just really excited for her. And if a Lucia ever becomes available, I would definitely add her to my collection, because I think she's a really cool doll. And like I said, I really like how she's muscular. I do like too her little like horn bumps on her head. I think those are really cute. Like, I think that's adorable. It's not adorable. It's not cute. It's not adorable. That's not the right word for it at all. But I like them because they're cool. That's a better word for them anyway. So that's the Bump. That's another artist that you guys should follow. Next, I want to show you DigiDolls. DigiDolls has so many cool things. She posted that she is on a hiatus for the next 6 months. She's moving. So there's a 2022 update here. And so we're hoping, I'm hoping that she can continue to make dolls in the future, but she's saying production might be different. But she's done a lot of really cool stuff, had a lot of really cool dolls. I, in particularly, really love her puppy girls. I didn't discover her until it was later. Actually, Wrap 1993 that we talked about, she posted a highlight in her story at one point sharing black artists, and I went and followed them, and I think that's when I learned about her the first time. These puppy dolls are so cute, and I love the purple one, and I love this one. I think they're adorable. So I'm really hoping that she will do a pre-order again in the future for them, because I think they're just amazing. She also has a website that you guys can check out where you can learn more about her and about her artwork in general. Like, it's just cool to learn about artists and learn about the things that they have. And you can see, like, I think everything's out of stock. And like she said, she's kind of, you know, she's in between. She's moving somewhere, so it might be a little bit. But anyway, she last did these unitars. How cute are those? Like, I think they're so cool. But anyway, and she did puppy girls. Oh, love them, love them, love them. But anyway, so definitely go there and check her out, and, you know, follow her for updates for when she does move. All right, and the next one I want to show you guys is Delicioso. And she's just a beginner trying to repaint, but she's done. She's going to have an Isabella pre-order in 2022. So her Isabella is really cool. Like, I'm hoping I will be able to participate in that. Like, she's done a lot of really great art. Here we go. Here's the dolls. So there were not any left over. And I just think they're really cool. Again, this is a bigger body, and I like how unique it is. Like, I like the shape of this body. I find it really unique. I like the different colors that are available. I like the fantasy part with the ears, like the fantasy tie-in. So make sure that you follow this artist so you guys can learn all about her, and you can be aware when she does the next pre-order, because again, this is one thing I like supporting. I like supporting new artists, and I like doing that because if we encourage our young new artists to continue creating, they're only going to continue creating better and better stuff for us. That's the thing. Like, if you look at an original doll that an artist puts out, and then you look at a doll they do 5 or 6 years later, I love all the original dolls they do, but their work just gets better. That's what happens the more you work on something. So I think it's really important for us as collectors to encourage and support our young and new artists when we can. And these are all, you know, she says in her profile she's a beginner, so definitely make sure to give her a follow. Thank you everyone for joining me for the World of Black Dolls celebration this month, but remember that we celebrate that all year long on this channel, so be sure you're subscribed so you can see all the great doll content incoming. Let me know in the comments below if you have a favorite black artist that I didn't mention here that you want to see maybe in the future on my channel, or that you can leave a link that other people can check their work out. Obviously, my collecting style I love BJDs, and that is kind of what I collect, so that's where my expertise lies. But I would love for you guys to share other artists below in the comments so that other people can discover them. I just want to say a big thank you to In the Doll World for inviting me to participate in this celebration. Please be sure that you're subscribed to their podcast and you check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
I want to say a huge thank you to my patrons from Patreon: Lindsay S., Leah W., Doreen Z., Janice H., Mercedes W., Cindy K., Bear Sunflower, Diane B., Kelly L., Cindy L., Susie W., Krista R., Victory Run, Shorna R., Shira Star Hobby, Stephanie W., Jessica S., Ray M., and Asia C. Your support means so much to me and helps me continue bringing you great dolly content. For information on how you can become a supporter of this channel, please see the link in the video description. Thank you so much for watching.